right ingredients, served with flair. A perfect combination, like you and Pick n Pay.
Now, I'm a huge sushi fan. I can eat it, but I've never made it before. And Chef Abbas and Chef Wanli, Chen joins us in our kitchen today to show us how to prepare sushi at home with ingredients and utensils available at most Pick n Pay stores. Morning, guys.
Morning, morning.
Listen, I can eat massive amounts of sushi, but one thing I admit is I've never made sushi in my life before. Where does one start?
Well, you start with the rice. Obviously, you go out to Pick n Pay and you go buy all the ingredients. But the main ingredient is your rice, your sushi rice. So you take.
So you can't just use normal rice.
No, sushi rice is the real thing. So you take 1 kilo of sushi rice and 1 kilo of water and you boil your rice. And when it's finished, you actually add your rice vinegar to it. A little bit of rice vinegar, some sugar and some salt to flavor it. And once your rice is cooked and steamed and everything, it looks like this. So now we can start with the sushi.
Now, I've heard the secret about sushi rice is you've got to cool it down very quickly, otherwise it goes mushy.
There we go.
Okay, so what do we start with?
We're going to make some prawn.
Prawn nigiri?
Yes.
Yes. I'll just show you how to make that.
What does nigiri mean?
It's just like, you see, like this is rice bowl and the prawn on the top, just like that. Yeah. But first I'll show you how to make the,
how do we
bowl.
make those?
Yes. Just with your hand. Take some rice.
Make it into a ball.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, just like that. And you can put prawn on the top and take one piece seaweed. Just make it looks nice.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah,
There we go.
very easy.
Now, what are some of the common mistakes people make when it comes to making their own sushi?
Well, you know what, you have to use the freshest ingredients, you know, like salmon. We only use Norwegian salmon, and Norwegian salmon gets bought in like every day fresh. And then the prawns, your prawns is also got to be fresh, and it's got to be blanched to the right, or to perfection, as they say. Or you can either overcook it, but then it's not nice. It's got to be still, as I said, al dente, a little bit firm. So that's the main tips for the day.
And what's the next step? What are we making now?
I'm going to make salmon roasts.
Oh, those are my
salmon
favorites.
roasts, you cut that, put your hand like that. Just,
There we go.
yeah.
And just some thin slices.
Yeah, very thin. You know, your sushi knife.
And
yeah.
your sushi knife.
Yeah.
Now, I heard a story that in Japan in the old days, how they found a restaurant to be popular is they'd look at the curtain behind the sushi chef, and if it was dirty, that proved that lots of customers went there. And that showed how a restaurant is popular.
Must have been
I did my sushi research.
Must have been very popular for that dirty curtain.
Just shows that the patrons clean their hands on the curtain. Okay, so you just make a little ball, you roll it in.
Yeah, just like that.
I want to give it a try.
Here.
Okay.
And then put some mayonnaise on top.
Just a blob. Oh, I was going to say, can I do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
There we go.
What do you do?
Just dish out a little bit of caviar and you put it on top. That's your
Now, is sushi something that you made at home? Please let us know. I'd love to know if I'm not the only one that's learning to make sushi today. And what is your favorite sushi roll? You call them sushi rolls?
Yeah.
I think I put too much on.
That's way too much.
I'm learning, guys.
No problem. That's why the lessons is there.
Okay, next, what are we doing next?
California roll salmon.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Take some rice like that. That's full of the seaweed.
Now, when you buy the seaweed, you obviously get it at Pick n Pay like this. You don't need to cook it or anything.
No.
It comes in packets of 10, and it's basically a flat sheet like that.
Yes.
And in order for you to make your sushi, you cut it in half, so you'll be able to make your Californian rolls from it, from this one, and your maki
And
roll.
your maki. Listen, it looks quite simple. The one thing that worries me is always the rice. And now that I know the secret of making the perfect sushi rice. How long does it take to train as a sushi chef?
Maybe 2 months or 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to become the professional chef, maybe 3 years, 4 years. Yeah.
There we go. Making it into the shape.
Yeah.
And I've seen people go into restaurants and do the strangest things when it comes to eating sushi, and I'm sure you guys have seen it as well. What are some of the sushi etiquettes?
Well, you know, basically you have to eat it with your chopsticks. A lot of us are not trained to eat with chopsticks. But the more, I suppose, the more you exercise, the better you become.
Yeah.
I myself is not an expert on it.
Okay. Chef Chen will show us.
There we go. You keep it like this and then just press it into the sushi.
Okay.
Some sesame seed on top. And some wasabi.
Now, Kat says he loves, and Kia said they love lots of wasabi. What is the secret when it comes to wasabi and sushi? How are you supposed to eat it?
I normally mix my wasabi with the soya because it's very strong. And here we've got the soya.
Okay.
Chen, you're going to show these?
Sure. Give us a bit of a demonstration on how to use the
Okay.
chopsticks.
Just make like that. Just like that.
There we go.
So you got to do like this.
Yeah, I do like that.
My fingers have a mind of their own. Okay.
And then you grab it.
Yeah. I just normally take with my fingers because they're long enough, they look like sushi. Those chopsticks, yeah. Okay, so you serve it like that. You put some of your wasabi into your...
in the soya, mix it, and then you just basically grab your sushi, dip it in there, and straight to the mouth.
And then you follow that with the ginger, which acts as a
Or you
palate
can-
cleanser.
Yeah, you can actually, I like to put the ginger on top as well, you know? Just a little bit of ginger on top. There we go.
There we go.
Grab it, dip it in there, and then eat it.
And this is something easy to make at home.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Fantastic. I'm going to give it a bit of a try. What else can you make, guys?
Make something like sashimi. You want sashimi is very easy.
Now, we've got one of our viewers that's actually written in on our Facebook wall, Christelle Matters. She said she's never tried sushi before. And I remember introducing my parents to sushi for the first time. It's quite an acquired taste.
Yes, it is.
What advice do you have for people who've never tried sushi before? How can you encourage them to?
You know what? We all have to try anything before we taken off this world.
Yes.
So I didn't eat sushi before, but sushi is very nice. Once you've tasted the first time, you'll go back for more. That's for sure.
Yeah. And just know how to eat it correctly.
Of course.
And if you're making it at home, remember to make your rice correctly, because that's a big mistake that people
A lot of people
often make.
Your rice, some people make it hard.
Yes.
Some people overcook it.
And it
then-
gets all mushy.
there
I've
we
been
go.
to restaurants where they've actually served mushy rice, and it's just such a turn off. So you need to go to a proper...
a proper course or class where they can basically teach you how to do these things.
Well, that's the nice thing about eXpresso. You can just go to our website, eXpressoShow.com, and you can re-watch our video of how to make the sushi. And our keyword today, if you want to get the ingredients sent to your mobile phone, is sushi to 33728. Chef Chen, Chef Abbas, thank you so much for joining us in studio today.
you.
And please let us know if you try this at home. We'd love to see your final product when it comes to making sushi. I'm going to give it a try.
For sure.
Guys, I'm going to try it at home. But right now, let me try this. I'm trying correctly.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat this. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you after the break.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.